Hey guys, TronKatEvsky here, and I just want to make a quick video because I bought a game the other day at GameStop, and don't even get me started on GameStop right now. Okay, but I bought a game at GameStop the other day, and that game is, wow, I forgot to finish peeling off the price tag, but yeah, Super Street Fighter 4. And now I was, I want to get into a new genre because the other day I looked at my shelf and I was like, wow, all of my games are not all of them, but most of them are shooters, like either third-person shooters, first-person shooters, like action-adventure games, which are like all of the action-adventure games that I have are shooters too, like they're also shooters. It's just like, I was really upset with myself. I was like, wow, I used to own a lot more, and I sold a lot of my games because I figured I wouldn't play them anymore, and I realized most of them were the non-shooters, such as Catherine, which I don't know, like I should have replayed that again, even though, I don't know, and like, this is like, that was just one of the ones that I sold that I just remember. I also sold Fear and Dead Island, which were shooters, but so I wanted to get into a new genre, and I figured, I remember as a kid, one of my most favorite games to play was Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Now I know that's not anything to do with this, but I also love to play Super Street Fighter 2. And whichever version it was, I don't even know if it was just like regular Street Fighter 2 or what, but anyway, and then I was thinking, I remember playing Street Fighter, and I was thinking about like how much I thought I used to love to play it, and then so I was like, okay, I'll go buy it, and then I bought it, and I remember from Dragon Ball Z, most of the moves were button combos, not joystick combos, button combos. If I remember correctly, I could have sworn that most of the stuff was button combos in Dragon Ball Z Budokai. And here, it's just a bunch of move the joystick this way, then press a button, which I really do not like. Now, this is coming from a person who's new to the genre, new to the series. I just wanted to try something new, but I'm just like someone that thinks that, because I've heard that most of the other fighting games are almost all of them are just joystick then a button, joystick then a button. Like press, do a couple joystick, moves and then a button. That really irritates me because I'm sitting here playing this game and I'm getting frustrated as hell because the game is not explaining to me how to, I'm a newcomer and there is nothing in this game to explain to newcomers exactly how to do it and like show like if you're doing it wrong, maybe show them. It's just like this game is so new person friendly, and I even heard a review that it was this game can be decently friendly for new people. No, it can be friendly if you Hadouken, because that's what everybody online does. I've literally played like 12 matches online. Every single one of them, except for like 2. But those other 2 were playing as different characters, spamming one move. But like I've played a bunch, and it was just like Ryu and Ken spamming Hadouken or Soyuken, the one with the S, Hadouken and Soyuken, whatever. And like I'm just like, what the? I'm a noob and I'm spamming less than you. I'm trying to use different moves, be creative, be defensive, and all that. And they're just sitting here, Hadouken, not even letting me get. Like one of them was doing this, the uppercut move. I think it's Hadouken. I didn't even remember. Sorry, it's slipping my mind. And like he was doing it, and even while I was on the ground, he was just sitting there doing it over and over and over. I was like, what the hell are you doing? I can't even get up. And it's just like, this is really irritating. This game's really, it's like, I'm sitting here trying to learn all the moves, and it's just like, a couple of the moves are like, charge that way, then that way with a button. And I'm just like, okay, what does charge exactly mean? I'll try to hold it back, then move it forward, and then click the button, but that didn't work, and I'm just like, what? And then I finally figured out what one of the things was, like the zigzag thing. I finally figured out what that was. And then there's this other thing where you have to, like, move the joystick in a curve twice in a row and then click a button. Can someone explain this to me? Because I've tried to watch tutorials, and none of them really explain that. And the ones that do are just sitting there, like, using their controller. Just like, I was like, I can't tell. Slow down. Please slow down the video so I can see what you're doing. Like, it's just like, I want a good tutorial for this game. And it should have been put in there by the creators, but they were busy with something. I don't know. They could have like held it back like 1 month and maybe put a tutorial in. I mean, heck, if it took you 2 months, I wouldn't mind. I'm sure some of them would have minded, but I mean, they had Street Fighter 4. They could have waited a couple more months, But no, they just like they completely ignored the new people. And like, there's a challenge mode where you can go in and try to, but it doesn't show you like what it means by do this and then click the, it's very irritating to me because I'm trying to figure this out and I cannot. So half the characters I can't play because I don't know how to do like the one charge and then I don't know how to do that. And I really want to get into fighting games, but I'm so confused and I'm pissed at this online game because everybody's just sitting there Hadouken. stop spam. I'm a noob, and I'm not spamming half as much as you. I almost beat a guy, but then he just started raging the Hadouken, because I was kicking his butt with other moves, and he was like, oh, and then I was like, yeah, and then he was like, you know, I'm gonna Hadouken. Stop it. But yeah, and then I also don't like, I just prefer button combos. I want there to be a fighting game that has button combos. I know that's not what this video is about, but I want someone to make a decent tutorial for this game on how to, like, explaining to me what all the symbols mean. Like, I understand, like, the medium punch, the high punch, and all the, like, the punches and stuff. I just understand the joystick things. It's just like, what? And, like, the ultra combos and stuff, I don't understand that, because it's like, what? I'm very confused, and I know I'm talking really fast, but it's just because I'm, like, irritated. I can't think. But yeah, sorry for the very immaturity. I don't like to be mature about stuff, because I'm not a very mature person. But, yeah, it's kind of irritating me, because I just want to play the game and have fun, but I can't. Because the online people are douchebags who love to Hadouken constantly, and there's no tutorial to teach me anything, so I don't know how to do it. So if anybody out there knows how to do this, if anybody out there loves fighting games, please help me and other people that want to get into the genre, because I've got some friends that want to too, and they can't figure it out. So you know what, please, it's my, how can you resist these eyes? Can't see them, but how can you resist them? But anyway, so, Super Street Fighter 4. It would be fun if I know how to play it. I mean, I do know how, the arcade mode's fun, because I can, like, go in there and actually have fun without getting Hadouken and Hadouken. It's like, yeah, so I guess I'm stuck to arcade mode for now. And versus and beating up a car. So I'm gonna go back to doing that. See you guys later.